Hi, how's it going folks? I'm Scott's Dragon and this is Ark Survival Evolved. We're currently on the centre map where we're going to be going through my top 5 favourite PVE build locations. So if you enjoy the video, drop us a like, subscribe, leave us a wee comment, let me know what you think, and let's get started. Okay, so here we are at number 1. Just bring the map up, get some coordinates up. We're at 13.8 latitude, 57.9 longitude. So we will have a wee peek outside and see what's happening. Some of you will recognise the area. We are actually up at the lava and the volcanoes, which is an absolute great place for carnivores. You've got plenty of Rexes that spawn in, you've got RGs, you've got Carnos, all the nasties. It's a really nasty area to be in, but it can also provide you with some of the better teams as well. You get plenty of alphas with this as well. You also get plenty of resources. It's a great place for metal, it's a great place for crystal, obsidian, and plenty of charcoal, so you don't have to sit and make charcoal for gunpowder. As you see over there, we've got tech Rexes as well, Carnos, there's alphas about galore. It's not an easy place to get up to. There is a pathway that you can actually get right up to here, and from away down at the beach you come away up by the side of the lava there, if you can just see where that RG is, and you follow the pathway right up and it'll get you up here. If you're lucky, you can get up in a couple of attempts. The only problem is there is no water up here, so you do have to rely on rain. But if you can sacrifice a bit of water for plenty of good teams, as I say, plenty of Rexes, plenty of Gigas, RGs. So yeah, you just got to secure an area if you've got teams out. Personally, I would be more inclined to keep my teams cryoed, but you can actually fence up areas and keep the nasties out. But yeah, so this makes it number 5 on my list. Okay, so here we are at location number 4. Once again, we'll bring the map up, get some locations, some coordinates, should I say. It's 56.8 latitude and 22.0 longitude. So you can see where we are on the map, and we look outside and we are the total opposite from where we just were. This is a nasty area as well. There's loads of Carnos spawning up here. There's loads of RGs. Thank you, weather. As you see, there's crystal everywhere, there's metal. The resources are in abundance here. You have got tons of resources. So if you can put up with the nasties for the resources, then this makes a good place to build. But also you've got to put up with the elements as well. Joys of PVE is you're against the elements all the time. So yeah, but this is a great farming area, a great base place area, and there is plenty of teams about. You do get Rexes up here, you've got an Anki walking about, you've got RGs, you get wolf packs, Carnos. Yeah, so there's plenty to tame. If you can put up with the cold, then this is a place for you. Oh, it's chilly out there. So, that is number 4 on the base list. Okay, so that brings us to number 3 on the list. So, same again, we'll bring the map up and we use some coordinates. We have 48.6 latitude, 88.7 longitude. And as you can see, we're right in the point of the wee horseshoe, which this is actually one of my most enjoyable places to build. You're quite sparse for resources, which is unfortunate. You get stone, wood, plenty of it. Metal not so much, you've got to get that from the stone that you can get. But what makes this great is if you behemoth gate across this wee stretch of water over to here, you have got yourself one enormous water pond, water pool for your breeding of your water tames. Do be wary, mind you, because other tames will spawn inside there. So you may have to put a dino leash down with and have something on neutral so anything that spawns in can take care of it. Right, I was wondering what that was there. It's a couple of gachas, which I haven't got. There they go, pop. Right, but as you can see, this is a cracking big area right the way around the shoes, which is great for an awesome PVE base. And even if you come to it, you want to pillar across, you can have the gate in the middle and build out into the water a bit. So there's plenty of options here. Unfortunately, the resources are a bit sparse. So that makes this one number 3 on the list, but it is a lot safer than the other 2 that I've previously shown you. But you will get the odd alpha raptor and raptors and that spawning around the other side of the bay. The other side of the bay. You may get them coming down this side as well, but I wouldn't, not as far out as the points here, so. But no, this is a cracking big place to build. You get plenty of tames. Have a great water base here. Plenty of water tames. So that takes that up to number 3 on the list. Okay, so that brings us to number 2 on the top 5 list. So I'll bring up the map and just give you an idea of where we are. We're way down here at the bottom. And the coordinates are 95.4, 33.6. And if we just pop outside, we are actually in the Redwoods. You wouldn't think of that, just looking around. But what makes this number 2 is you get this fantastic area to build in. You have got metal, crystal in abundance if you come this way past. You've also got yourself a good water supply here as well, which is quite deep. So if we just, and I'm sure beavers actually spawn in there if I'm correct in believing. So if you come up this way and you follow this way around and up, as you see the slope comes up here. So there is pathways to get up to this, but if you follow that pathway up, all the way up that side is all metal. As you see here, it's all metal all the way up in crystal. It's fantastic for resources. As I did say, it is in the Redwoods. It can be a bit nasty. You know what thylls are like when they jump out of trees at you. Terror birds and oh, I've got a wee raptor over there and other wee nasties. But it's actually a great wee place to build in. Okay, so that takes us to my number one favourite spot to build on the centre map, which is a fantastic location. It can be tricky to get up to sometimes. If the megalodons don't get you, usually the raptors and something else will, but you can make your way up. Sometimes it's better to get some levels in, get a wee flyer going. So, we're at 43.6 latitude, 31.3 longitude. And we'll go and pop our head outside and have a wee look. And you can't predict the weather. So, a bit like Scotland, it's wet all the time on the centre. So, right, here we are here, and straight away you can see we've got a nice wee Didicrus over there. So we do have metal, we have abundance of wood, stone. It's a great farming place, because if we come along here and we go down this slope, it's all sloped, so you can get down here. There we go, crystal, metal, more crystal and metal, more crystal and metal, all the way down, and this respawns pretty regular. Right, so we come down that way. You can either come this way, and you have more metal and crystal. Yes, you do get the nasties that hang about caves, but absolutely jam-packed full of metal and crystal. So, if you want to brave coming down the passageways, well, you'd be gathering all that, all the metal, all the crystal. So if you get right down, as I say, it never stops. There's always metal and crystal all the way down here. And then eventually you can get all the way down here. And this is a fantastic area. As you see, we've got a lovely Rex there right away. We have beavers, so it means we've got CP. Unfortunately, you do have megalosauruses, but that could actually come in handy. You got a few sleeping about. You've got RGs, you've got Carnos, Stigos, you name it. This place has got everything. Oh, aloes as well. Kangaroo. Well, saber cats. Absolutely abundance of creatures. So you're not short of having anything to tame. So, there we go. And you do get nasties about as well. There's an Alpha Rex, along with 2 Alpha Rexes and a couple of more Rexes. So, down here you get more Rexes and Ankies. The area is absolutely fantastic for farming, for metal and that, but it is dangerous, as you've just seen. The tames are fantastic. You've got a good variety of tames, not just carnivores, but all varieties. And you can actually get a really good sized base built up here, and once you get it fenced in or gated in, it actually does become quite a safe wee area. Up top there, sometimes you get the odd Anki, and that's spawning in up here. Is it this one? No, there's one with a waterfall on it. It might be one of them ones over there. Oh, there it is there. That's the other one, it's just a crossface. Well, as you see, you've got more metal up there if you've got a flyer to get an Anki up. You've got RGs, scorpions, so plenty of chitin, keratin. Yeah, an abundance of materials. So this is why this one is my #1 favourite favourite place, should I say, to build on the centre map. So if you ever build here, I hope you have as much fun as what I have when I've built here in the past. And if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop us a like, subscribe, leave us a wee comment, let me know what you think, and take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you soon in the next one. Cheers now.